100-yard dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not.
Hey everybody, it's the... Here we go. 180!
Bandit!
57!
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Wentz now on 1st down. Roberts has him. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
43 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball.
Hey, Haywood.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 40. Watch twist.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Touchdown, Eagles.
On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. And high fives all around on that sideline. It's a first down. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Great 57.
Check 43.
Sunday. Here, shift. Here, shift.
58 to Mike. All day.
Here, shift.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. You must be getting tired.
On 1st down, Wentz. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
First and 10.
Check 37. Hey, alert 3. Check. Fresno.
Tyson.
Wentz now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He's going to go up top for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect. Brock Edwards now to punt it away. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. .43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Go. Waiting.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And they have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Blitz 5-7.
Double time. Hey. You got three. Three down.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
40, 82, 40.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28.
That's another Eagles.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. 180.
Check, 43. Let's put him on the bus.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
36 yards long.
Let's go. 43 is the mic. Come on. 43 is the mic.
Hey, exit.
Now Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Now a play fake here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, Michael Roberts, there. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's third down. And the blitz does come. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll go down inside the 45. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Pulled in at the 24. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. He's going to take a shot for the... And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest.